Mary I is one of the most famous monarchs, most known for her brutal burnings of Protestants. That's why she's called Bloody Mary. But does she really deserve that name? Is she just misunderstood? Well, today you'll find out. Welcome, my name is Megan Roberts and I'm here today at the great city of London, where Mary Tudor, the daughter of Henry VIII, was born just 42 years ago. It all starts when Mary was a little girl. She was living a good life until Catherine of Aragon failed to produce a boy and Henry became angry and married Anne Boleyn, one of Catherine's handmaids. Mary lost her title, becoming Lady Mary, the king's daughter, but a bastard. So I think we can all agree she had a pretty rough childhood, but does that make it still right for her to do all the things she did? Later, Mary was forced to sign the contract that acknowledged that the king was head of the church. Of course, this meant that she was signing herself into becoming partly Protestant, and she was Catholic. Edward was born and Henry acknowledged Mary to be second in line to the throne. But when he died, Edward became king at 9 years old under the council's protection. One man of the council was called Northumberland, and when Edward sadly died at a young age, he put Lady Jane Grey, his daughter-in-law, on the throne before Mary. Of course, she only lasted 9 days. Well, Mary was finally on the throne, and of course the first thing she did was restore all of the Catholic rules. Next came marriage. Mary married King Philip II of Spain, and most of England was against it. They hated Spain. A rebellion was started by a man named Thomas Wyatt, but Mary stopped them and hung the 120 rebels. After she married Philip of Spain, it was heard that she was going to have a baby, but it didn't come, and so people started to leave her, including Philip. Sadness surrounded England, and things started to get worse. 3 summers' worth of harvests failed due to constant rain, and they lost Calais to the French. That was when the Protestant burnings started. It seemed as if Mary needed something to blame all of the terrible things that had happened in her life on. She thought that she had not pleased her God and wanted to get rid of those who didn't support her faith. It was said that some of the Protestants died bravely, sticking to their true faith and their true God. She was ruthless, killing 283 Protestants. 3 examples of these people were the Oxford martyrs, Hugh Latimer, Nicholas Ridley and Thomas Cranmer. So Mary I had a rather eventful life, but I think that she does deserve the title Bloody Mary in some ways because it was tragically wrong to burn people at the stake. Of course, she did actually try to be a good queen, but she was so scarred by what happened in her life, she released all of her anger out on other people. But maybe she doesn't really need to be remembered as a purely evil queen. Maybe people should try to remember just how hard her life was. Obviously, it still doesn't make it right to burn 283 people at the stake. Do you agree? Thanks for watching. Have a good day.